As we get ready to get started, Tracy will be arriving in about 10 minutes. Got it to get everything together and set up. As she told you in the last episode, we're getting ready to put the face on our cabinet. 3 sides get faced. And then she will go to shellac school. And then the interior is built. We're done building the interior. We've got a list, and we're just going to start knocking these out. But, there's always a but. It's a good but. We've got a guy stopping by today. He is a viewer. He is one of us. He builds trailers, among other things. He has a business, and we'll let him talk about that. But he did order the skin that's hiding behind here, that zigzag pattern in the white. And he works during the week, and I can't remember where he's from. We'll ask him when he gets here. But he had to drive up here to get this, and that's on weekends. And so I was getting the shasta and the skin, not all of the skin, just a little bit of skin, really, roof, and then the top portion. We'll go over that later. But I was already getting, 1.5 campers worth of aluminum anyway. And so the folks over at Max, M-A-C-S Aluminum, were gracious enough to put his order on my order. And they brought it out here. And then he's just going to come here and pick this up. But also, he said, hey, I am going to bring can't remember what year it is, but it's a Scotsman. Bringing a Scotsman. And he wants me to look at it and possibly buy it. So we're going to look at it. So it's kind of this episode could possibly be a should I buy it, or maybe it'll be a separate. But you know it's coming because you're my people and you're here. So I was happy to do that for him, and we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know one way or the other. It'll be a separate episode or it'll be included in this one. Just depends on how much Tracy gets done today. Curly's treated up there, so he's ready to go. All right, the list is steadily going down. We are at our 46.75. We have 2 full days left. So let's sneak up on Tracy while she's doing some work. Tracy!
Hey, Rob.
What are you doing?
Right now, I am cleaning up our electrical and just kind of tacking some of our cords back so they're out of the way here in the potty closet. And then I'm going to put on some face plates because yesterday we did get our electrical all wrapped up and added in our lights. But one of the biggest things we did yesterday that I was, excited about and glad it fit is the AC. This whole AC cabinet is an undertaking, but it turned out really great. And after we shored up all the other appliances, looking at these appliances in here with the whites and the blacks all flowing together, it just made it look real nice. All of this is locked in now. Everything's in place, so as we travel, it won't sway or move. And we checked all the electrical. Rob wired it this morning for the 30 amp service, and all the lights work. Everything works. Make sure you test everything. But yeah, we made some big headway. We did a matching cabinet on the opposite side just to add a little storage because this one is so small. So we'll have 2 matching cabinets, symmetrical, and then the bed will be back in this area.
So we've got a shelf here, and a shelf here we have to make and clean up our drain. They stopped making these Toshibas with that technology of no drain port. So I'm back to drain port, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, Tracy, I'm going to let you get back to work and just say that day 8 we are on. We're going to try to fill in this back end. So we may get started on that bed here pronto. It's bedtime, so I put these rails in right here. Made sure that they were 100% on bubble and then we measured bottom to the top there, and that's what we'll run the rafters across. But you got to keep it bubble on so that when you're ready to sleep, you can sleep. I think I hear Tracy out here working. Let's see what she's got going. Yeah, we got our guides on there, and then to keep those stable, you're gonna see she's gonna put one here, and one there, just because it's gonna hold this whole wall and make it even more stable. And that's always a good idea. We want to get one towards the back for that. Space them out probably about a foot. And it's a 54-inch bed. But I can't emphasize enough how much what she's doing there is going to stabilize that wall. We're pretty good up there. There's going to be a shelf eventually, but this is very important to the stability of the bed and this wall. For the most part, this is the bed. Getting ready to put another stringer in, I guess you could say. We'll see if Tracy's ready for me or not. All right, Tracy, what are you doing?
So we're putting the base down for the bed, and so I'm just pre-drilling and drilling in some screws here just to give it some more security, and then I'm gonna drill a hole here to brace it down into the floor as well with some 2-inch screws, keeping it nice and stable.
And then we'll brace it from here to here. Even though we're putting the bed on top, that should stop all the lateral progress. But, you know, customer keeps looking at me. So I've got to make sure I do my due diligence. All right, let me go get my piece of wood out here. Ash, what are you making, Tracy?
We are making the under front for the bed storage right now.
You know, it's annoying when people go, look, you missed a spot.
Oh, we'll get it.
Do It Twice Theater.
Do It Twice Theater.
Starring Tracy Dumas. So this is going under what?
This is going under the bed that we just built.
Oh, so that's going to be our access door panel.
Yes.
Let's go see what she's talking about and show you guys this bed. Look at that bed, boy. That's a 54. And it is spectacular. Look at how nice that is. And that's where we're putting that piece that she's working on right now. And we'll just have to router the door out, the door opening, and then we'll build a cabinet door for it. So it comes right up to here. And I just think that this little guy is spectacular. But anyway, I don't want to hold Tracy up because we're working again.